welcome to my video today. I hope you guys had a great weekend. I'm gonna make a card for you guys today, and it's a really simple card. I spent all of Saturday creating and making some cards and doing some scrapbooking, and it was a lot of fun. So I wanted to share this card with you guys. I am getting ready to send out cards to customers and those who purchase paper pumpkin for me. So I had to mass produce quite a few cards over the weekend. So I am going to be using this All Things Thanks stamp set, and this is a great stamp set. It has thanks for everything. This is the one we're going to be using. Thanks for joining us. Thank you for making my birthday happy. You're the best. Thanks for being a part of our happily ever after, which I love that. Thanks for the thing you did. You are amazing. So this is just really a all-around good thanks stamp set, and you guys are going to start seeing me make some more thank you cards, like more than I have in the past, because I have some things coming up in the next couple months. So you might see this stamp set again. So then I also am using the butterfly die. So this is a set of Thinlits or Framelits, and I'll be using this. And then I'm also going to be using my Stamparatus. So if you pre-ordered your Stamparatus, it was back in maybe the beginning of January or middle of December. If you pre-ordered this, you will be getting an email soon that will walk you through the rest of the process to get yours paid for and shipped out to you. So that's exciting. That's, I think, coming this week is what I have heard. So let's get started. The first thing we're going to do is start with some Whisper White cardstock. Now I have the 80 pound, our normal Whisper White cardstock here. That's what I'm going to be using, and we're actually going to do the card this way today. This isn't I do not make my cards this way, so I thought I would do a little bit different this today. So the next thing I have is a piece of Night of Navy, and this is going to go right on the front here, and this is 4 by 5 1/4. And that's going to give me a nice white border, but we're not going to put that down on the Whisper White quite yet. There's a couple other things that I have here. I have a piece of Peekaboo Peach cardstock, and then I have a piece of designer paper. And I'll put the name of this designer paper. It'll be on the bottom of the screen here because I can't remember it off the top of my head. So one thing that I am doing is I'm getting out my designer paper, and what I wanted to do this weekend was just use up a bunch of scraps that I had. So I made several different cards and different designs by just looking at what I had, and I happened to have one sheet of this, so I was able to make a few cards with it, and then I changed up the design and moved to a different set of paper because I just really want to use up what I have. That was my goal this weekend. So what we're going to do is we're going to layer this so it is layered on here like this, and there is a nice border. So this piece right here, the Peekaboo Peach, is cut at 2 inches, and then I just cut it at 3 3/4 so that I knew there was a nice 1/4 inch on the side. And then this one is cut at 2 inches as well, and they're going to overlap a little bit, and that's going to be totally fine. So the first thing I'm going to do is do my stamping, and that's where the Stamparatus comes in. Because I was mass producing this, and because I was using a black ink pad, I wanted to make sure that the image got stamped really well, and that I could just cut all of these pieces and then stamp all of them at once. So I just have the piece in here, and you can see where my magnet was from where I was stamping, and then all I did was I got this positioned to where I needed it. That looks about right. And then my magnet's in here, and then this way I can just slide in these Peekaboo Peaches pieces to create my card. So what I'm using is Stays On, and you can use your black Archival basic black ink pad, your Memento. I just had my Stays On out, so that's what I was using. So my thanks for everything is already on there. I inked it up. And then you can see that it didn't get a great image. See, it's kind of splotchy. So the great thing about having a stamp positioner is you can just re-ink. I feel like I always have trouble getting the black. No matter what ink pad I'm using, I just have a problem getting it to look really crisp. So I love having the ability to stamp this 2 or 3 times to get that really nice, crisp black image. And I did totally drop my black ink pad like several times, got all over my hands. So we're just pressing down. And I'll do that one more time. And it's easier for me to pick up the stamp set like this, and that's how I ended up dropping it. That's okay. Okay, so one more time, we'll come back over, and now we have a really crisp image. So let's bring our blue piece over, our Night of Navy. We'll add a little bit of adhesive. And then I'll just line this up here on the bottom. And here's my designer piece. And this card is really easy to recreate with any set of designer paper that you have. And this is going to cover up a little bit of that thanks. It's a big stamp image, so, but that's okay. I knew that it would. I wanted something really big and bold down here. Okay, so then what I did is I took a piece of this blue ribbon. This is the Soft Sky ribbon, and it's really pretty. And what we're going to do is just take some tape, just regular Scotch tape, and we're going to put it right on that seam. Again, it's going to cover up that thanks a tiny bit, but I'm not worried. And then I just like to make sure my ribbon is straight. Sometimes when you flip it over like that, it gets a little crooked. Okay, so then we can bring our card base over. And again, I made this really simple. I didn't pop anything up on my card. I'm going right over that ribbon, and then I'll add a little bit of extra adhesive to make sure everything's gonna stay. It will go right on here, so there's a nice white border. Okay, and then we'll bring our butterfly over, and for that I can use, I'm gonna add this right to my card. Either way, again, it's gonna cover up that, it's gonna overlap that sentiment, but that's totally fine. And then I'll just grab some of my basic rhinestones, and for a little bit of added pop, we'll add just 2 rhinestones to this card. So I really love the way it came out. Here's the other ones that I created. And you can see how pretty they are. I love the 2 colors together. The Night of Navy and the Peekaboo Peach really pop. So I hope you guys enjoyed this card. You can see photos over on my website. There's a supply list in the YouTube description below, along with over on my website, and you can pick up any of these products in my online store. I appreciate you guys so much, and I'll be back on Wednesday of this week for our card kits on the go. So be on the lookout for that. A few of you guys missed those last month. They sold out really quickly. We've produced a couple extras this month, but that will be out on Wednesday, and then I will actually have a fun surprise for you guys on Friday. We're kicking something off, and I'm excited about it. So thank you guys so much. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I will talk to you guys later this week. You guys so much for hanging out with me today and watching my videos. Here are 2 other of my most recent videos. I would love for you guys to subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and I will catch you in my next video. I hope you all have a wonderful day.